Hello, my name is Haley Porter, and this is my presentation on adoption of electronic health records. First, I just want to touch base on what electronic health records are. Electronic health records are records that are electronic on a computer or a phone of a patient's health history, medications, orders, different things like that, labs. It allows for accessibility and implementation of e-scribing faster. It also helps the provider place orders, review records, review imaging labs in order to make better decisions in a patient's plan of care. We're going to talk about the 6 steps of implementation. The first one is personalizing it to your practice's needs and what you need as a provider. Second is using feedback and providing super users so that way your employees are able to utilize it and navigate the electronic health record. The third step is establishing how to load previous patient medical history and getting it on the record so that way they have everything in one spot. You also have to take into account of how long it'll take your staff and you to learn how to correctly use it and get all the benefits from it. Fifth, you need to use more up-to-date technology and coordinate the care along with giving encouragement to your staff. And that goes along with six is motivating your staff to use it. It is very important for your staff to utilize the system in order for the patient to get the best benefits out of it, and also the staff as well, and the provider. The 3 electronic medical record systems that I chose were Meditech, Cerner, and Epic, and I mainly chose these 3 because these are 3 that I have utilized in, practice as a nurse, so that way I have the best um, background on these 3 and how they're utilized. We're going to discuss the pros and cons of Meditech. There are some pros to Meditech, and mostly a lot of places use Meditech due to the cost. It is very cost effective. It's keyboard based, so there's not a lot of clicking, and they also provide a patient portal. There are a lot of cons that go along with Meditech. Meditech is a big learning curve and it is hard to use. If you don't know what you're looking for, you're not going to find it. It does not lead you to it. Um, there isn't a lot of versatility in how you can set it up and different templates that you can use. It's pretty much just a one for all. It is more slower and there is a large lack of support. So there's not a lot of support when you need help with IT and it's not customizable. Now we're going to discuss pros and cons of Cerner. I do prefer Cerner over Meditech, personally using it. I feel like there is more like personalization in Cerner and ways you can set it up to make it benefit you. There is a lot of good things that come with it, like mobile apps. It has a patient portal and it provides different analytics of patient care and what you could do better in order to provide better quality care. There are some cons. One thing I noticed with Cerner is you do have to have multiple sign-ons, so you have another app that you have to download, so that might be a problem. Along with it is more costly than Meditech in comparison, and there is slower navigation, but not as in comparison to Meditech. So pros and cons of Epic. I feel like I'm in the middle of liking Epic. A lot of people say you love it or you hate it, but I do at times prefer Epic over Cerner and Meditech. There is a lot of speed to it. There's a patient portal. It involves e-scribing. It also involves AI integration, so it'll help you start your notes and different things like that, which we'll get into. There is cons with Epic, which include the biggest one, which is cost. Um, it does lack of a lot of ability to print, and also there's a lot of different issues with support and education and becoming a super user. It's kind of on the job training. Documenting soap notes in Epic. So Epic has like AI integration, which allows documenting soaps a lot easier, and it also provides you with a template on how to do it. This will reduce time and also wait times for your patients while you're documenting. So I think that's very important to have that feature, and also it gives you the analytics due to that feature, which also help with future care plans and things like that when you're looking at patient care. So Epic allows for e-scribing, which is a lot more efficient and takes away the big task of getting it to the pharmacy, and also it reduces errors in prescribing. Also, it does allow for more easy ordering because you don't have to go looking for things. You just type in what you need, and you can make different order sets that you use commonly as a provider. So I feel like that would reduce time documenting as well. Now we're going to talk about different templates, which I touched on when it came to order sets. So Epic allows for more customization for providers, and that way you can create different templates that helps create an easier way to complete tasks. It also allows you to like chronologically prioritize your tasks, so that way you can check them off and know you got them done. Looking at different electronic health records shows me what information I need in order to give better quality of care and provide me with different ways to look at how to reduce speed and safety mechanisms in order to provide safe and quality of care for our patients.